Here we go. Good morning. I'm happy to be here on November 8th. And here we go. Let's just feet together, hands together in prayer posture. And we're just going to get right into it today. Keep the hands nice and close, right into the heart center. Very soothing posture. And now we're going to activate the belly breath, the belly pump. Here we go. So inhale, the belly extends out like Buddha. And then exhale, that was an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, hot, audible, like you're fogging up glasses. The belly comes in towards the spine. Listen to that sound. It sounds like the ocean. Inhale, Buddha. Exhale, inhale and exhale and come in towards the spine and slightly up. There's a little bit of a scooping sensation that activates the diaphragm. One more. I always do 3 right here to activate the pump. Inhale, exhale. In and up. That also, that slight in, pulling it towards the spine and slightly up. What's great about that is it tones the belly. So we don't walk around with this Buddha belly all the time, but because we're breathing this way and we're pulling it in towards the spine and slightly up, we're actually tonifying. We're actually toning those belly muscles so that we don't walk around with a belly that sticks out all the time. So let's activate that pump one more time. Inhale through the nose, hot, audible, exhale through the mouth. Drop the hands. Already start to feel that you're going into a very relaxed, balanced state. Things are settling in. Keep mind and heart center. Slowly turn the hands over. Slowly, slowly. Feel heart center, opening, softening, dropping. Just hold this Wu Qi posture for a moment. Still neither yin nor yang. If the body starts to rock here as the feet are together, that's great. Let it go. Don't fight it and think, oh, my balance. No, it's not about that. This is bamboo blowing in the breeze. When your feet together and open like this and the body rocks, it's actually the body centering itself. It's settling in, and that's good. So just let it go. Be bamboo blowing in the breeze. All good. Don't fight it. It's also working on the feet bottoms. As you're rocking or swaying, the feet bottoms are getting pressurized in all different spots with the body. That's good too. Turn the hands back over into Wu Qi. Bend both knees, and here we go. Step out with a flat, empty foot. Don't weight it yet. Flat, empty, empty. Hover it over the floor, or maybe touch the toes on the floor. Now sink into that leg. Always good to really take your time with that opening. Mastery is built in the small foundational things that we do. That's where the mastery is built. And if we work on that foundation, those little nuances of stepping without weight, balancing our head over our ankle, then all the other things that we do that are more complex build on top of that strong foundation. Come to Wu Qi here, feel your feet bottoms rooting into earth. Feel energy roots coming out of the palms of your hands, your laogongs. Let's open those laogongs for a moment. Here we go. Inhale, open your laogong, stretch the fingers, and exhale. Relax and wiggle. Good. Inhale. Exhale, relax and wiggle. Do that breath, do the breath, the cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good, good. Come back to Wu Qi. And here we go. Let's tap. Use that laogong you just opened up and let's tap. Inside and outside. Remember, inside, if you ever have sinus problems, tap the inside of your arm. If you notice even right now, there'll be a change in your breathing. I feel it already. My sinuses are opening up. So you ever have a sinus issue, just tap the inside of your arm. It's amazing the way that works. Shoulder blade. Come around. Armpit. Massage. Get in there. Open up those lymph nodes, really helping them detoxify. Lymph nodes detoxify with movement or massage. We're doing both. Drum the ribs. Up and down. Really exhale when you're doing this. The exhale, especially that hot audible exhale, is helping the body so that we let go. It's kind of some of that negative energy or that stagnant energy. Let's call it stagnant energy. Some of that stagnant energy is being blown off in that breath. I mean, it's coming off anyway, but if we breathe it, I do that hot audible exhale, then we're helping it. We're just helping. Like if I feel something's going on in this armpit, I can really blow it off. Use the breath to get rid of it. I also use that breath if I'm in pain or stiffness in my body and I'm massaging or moving through that area. I also exhale in that same way. From the ribs this side, thymus thumb, boost the immune system. I'm using the breath because something's coming out of me. I don't know what's going on, but something feels like it needs to be released. So I'm releasing it through the breath as I'm thumping. Now take the beak, just like Tai Chi, find that shoulder notch. It's where this meets here, and there's a little indentation, that's your shoulder notch. And just gently, look what I'm doing. Get in there. This is also a lung point, really good for the lungs. Also using the breath to help move the stagnant energy. This hand, beak, this side. Now, Dantian, use the fingers. Snap it, snap. Wake up, Dantian. 2 inches below navel, cavity right here. Remember, Dantian is not a spot, it's a cavity, much bigger than a spot. Gentle fists, drumming kidneys and adrenals. Rub, rub, rub. See, I'm already noticing changes in my body. I came up here, I was freezing. And now I'm already warming up. So what does that tell me? It tells me this tapping is increasing my circulation. My hands are getting warm. My core is getting warm and legs. And I'm also releasing and opening up blockages or stagnant energy that may be somewhere in my body. Now my left knee is bothering me today. So look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna bring a little extra energy into this knee. Kind of tweaked it yesterday. So this is just one of the ways something's going on, how you can use the tapping, and then I rub it. Rub it really aggressively. I encourage you to do this whenever you have an issue. We all have issues with our knees here and there. It's part of being human. Come back, and just last tap, hip bones. Come back into Uchi, a little shake right here, like a wet noodle. Pasta, piece of pasta came out of the water. Let the body move, come back into Uchi. If the body wants to move here, it's recalibrating, all good. Let it do what it needs to do. Back to Uchi. Remember, feel the sky hook pulling your head up, elongating your spine. Feel that pulling your chin in. Sacrum is down into earth like an anchor, not up. Down, root the sacrum down, straight down, not under, not tucking the sacrum, it's just down. So you got a counter pull from Father Sky to Mother Earth, pulling us up and down at the same time, counter pull, that's also yin and yang. Yin is earth, yang is Father Sky. We're in the middle. Feel some breath and maybe gray smoke coming out of your palms. One more. Good. Let's do the bounce now. Really work the rest of those lymph nodes. Remember, mouth closed, in and out through the nose. If you need a tissue, I get it. I often do. This is a shallow breath, dragon's breath of fire. Last one, tap the heels. Good, let the body move. We can do one more of those. Let it move, let it recalibrate. And one more. Remember, the arms, they look like they're stiff, but they're just like pistons. And they're super relaxed. And I want you to feel your muscle being pulled from the bone when you're doing this. Feel the way the muscle is tugging. It actually feels more like a tugging the muscle from the bone. A little faster, a little more relaxed. And tap the heels on the last one. Let the body move, blow off any energy. Let's put the feet together and we'll do one tension and release. Here we go. Remember, this is the one where we feel like we're pulling ourselves up on a chin-up bar, and then we look like this little chipmunk here. This is our final posture. When we get in this final posture, we're like this, and we're just tightening everything up. It's tension. It's a tension, like a tourniquet or a garden hose, and releasing it. Even my feet are puckering like this. They're puckering against the floor. Everything, my face, everything. So here we go, feet together. We'll do it together. Very relaxed to start. This one is surprising. It took me a long time to get this one. So if you don't quite have it yet, that's okay. Just know you're tensing everything up and then you're bleeding off the breath with pursed lips to allow the breath to come out slowly. So here we go. Inhale. Tense everything and exhale. Right around here, I let go. Right around the ribs, I let go. So I'm squeezing, and I'm releasing through my mouth. Tensing, tensing. Right around the ribs, boom, I let go. Spaghetti. Let's do that one more time. So again, inhale, and I'll squeeze. I'll start blowing it out through the mouth, but I'm still tensing the body. I'm still tensing, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm about to release. One more time. Here we go. Here we go. Inhale. Squeeze. Then let it go. Step out. Let the body move. You can do that anytime you feel tension. You can do that anyway. You can just tense the body any way you want. Tense, release. Tense, release. Any way you want. Tense, release. You can do it in bed. Sometimes I'm in bed and I'm feeling tension. I may tense up my whole body and then just release it any old way. It doesn't have to be exactly this way. This is just one of the formats to do it. So now we're back into Wuxi. And let's start to activate lower dantian with the accordion. I love this move. It's really hard to be stressed out when you're doing the accordion. This is right in front of lower dantian. Inhale, exhale. Notice my pelvis moves forward and backwards on the exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, root. That's also going on. Many layers here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, root down. Don't let the hands get too far apart where they stop talking to each other. The Lao Gongs want to speak, so we keep them close enough that they can do that. Now I'm going to go back to my normal Qigong breathing, which is inhale, exhale through the nose, tip of tongue on roof of mouth behind front teeth. Now my mouth is closed. Right into heart breathing. Watch this one. Here we go. Hands out, palms out like I'm holding two walls. Then bring them in and look at my back. It's like a turtle. Exhale. Bring the hands into heart. Inhale. Stretch, feel a stretch, heart open. Exhale, round the back. Hands in prayer posture. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your back may crack here. Inhale, I just got a slight adjustment. Exhale. My gaze does look down a little bit on the exhale because I'm rounding my back, so I can't help that my gaze is looking slightly down at the floor. Now let's make it bigger. Let's go into spinal cord breathing. Inhale, chest up, look up. This one's different because we're looking up. Exhale, round the back, sink the chest. And in this one, we also tuck the pelvis. We make the C curve with our body. Inhale, chest up, look up. Exhale, round the back, sink the chest, tuck the pelvis. Inhale, chest up, look up. Exhale, C curve. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now take the feet, go slightly pigeon toe, palms towards the body. We're going to do gazing at the moon. Remember, we're just rotating. Just practice this for a moment, a couple times. Rotating. Why do we pigeon toe? So that my knees stay over my feet. My knees are right over my feet. That's what we always want. So here we go. Just turn. As you turn, the hands turn away from you and they come up slightly so you can look through them as you gaze through the moon, at the moon. Come to center, palms towards you. Other side, palms away, gaze at the moon. Don't over rotate here. Just go to your level, please. Don't overdo it. Breathe normal here. Just breathe naturally. Don't force it. Nice and slow. Work at your level. One more. Bring the feet back to parallel and push down. Let's cleanse the chi wall here. Inhale. Hands turn over around the chin. Exhale, push down. Add the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, push down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. As you come down, both palms are down. Leave one down and take one and turn it up towards the sky. This is heaven and earth press. Palm up, palm down. Press. Really stretch here. I'm going to back up so stay in the camera. Stretch and then release it. Make the ball. Remember, make the beach ball, compress the beach ball, and then pinkies kiss. And we switch the hands. Now, this hand is up, palm down, stretch right through here, stretch, release, make the ball. Compress the ball, pinkies kiss to pass each other, and stretch, release, compress the beach ball. Pinkies kiss, stretch, release, stretch, release. Last one, stretch, release, drop the top hand down to meet the bottom hand, which puts you back into Wuchi posture, and step out with your left foot, then your right foot, And let's do a little bit of glide. This is a wonderful Qigong. Don't rush it. Just gliding side to side. This is different than hands through water. This is I'm pushing the water left, I'm pushing the water right. So, or water, or you can see it as chi. I'm really pushing the chi. Water is just a beautiful image of what I'm doing, but I'm really pushing the chi from side to side. It's wonderful for the legs. I'm not bending over. I'm pretty upright. Just got a really wide stance. I'm in horse stance, and I'm shifting my weight. My hands are following. Last one. And bring the hands back to the middle. Hold Wu Chi in a wide horse stance. Hold, please. I'm overheated here. What happens when the chi is flowing, you start getting super hot. Back into this horse stance, just hold. Remember, rib tips in. Imagine you've got suspenders here. Suspenders open is this. I want suspenders closed. Rib tips in, not out, in. And that automatically puts the sacrum down. If my rib tips are out, my sacrum is up. If my rib tips are in, sacrum is down. This is the posture that we want. Knees out, spring loaded. Knees perpendicular over ankles. That's the other thing we want. Knees in line with the feet. Quick drink, if you need, please. Just gonna warm everything up here before we do some of our postures in this beautiful horse stance that makes our legs crazy strong. All right, here we go. Let's stretch first. Let's bring this shoulder to this knee. It's not going to touch, just the general vicinity. Bring it down. Don't let the knee cave in. This is just a stretch. Shoulder to knee and come up. One more. Shoulder stretch to knee, come up. This shoulder to this knee. Bring it in. Keep the knees out. Shoulder down to knee, come up. Shoulder down to knee and really push in on the inner thigh to get an extra bit of stretch. And up. All right. Now we're going to do tiger wags its tail, slightly different. So tiger wags its tail is, remember, down towards one knee. The table, you table your back. It's like a table. I'm using my knees now to support myself. I come to the other knee and I come up, but I'm still facing this. The only difference we're going to do today is make it slightly harder. When we come up, we're going to lunge in that position. Really work the legs in this. If that's not comfortable to you, please just keep this posture the entire time. I just want to give you a variation on this one. You can come this way. So now I'm staying in this direction. If I'm cardinal to you, you're working towards your corners in the room. I'm staying towards this corner. I'm going to come down. As I come to the middle, I shift my feet. Now my feet are back to regular horse stance as I'm in the middle, as my back is a table coming across parallel to earth. Now I come to the opposite corner and I move my feet again to that corner, both feet to that corner. I'm in a lunge, then I come up. Always using hands on thighs to protect lower back. I feel nothing on my lower back here. If you do, you're not using your hands or doing it correctly. So make sure you use your hands as much as you possibly need to. Now I'm lunged this way. I'm going to go back down towards that direction, same direction. I'm going to come table across the middle, feet come back to regular horse stance. Then I come to the other side, I lunge, and I come up. I know it's hard. Come back down, table, feet regular, other side, shift the feet, come up. Back down, last one. Come across, feet are regular horse stance. Come to the other side, lunge, and up. Good, then come back to regular horse stance here. Again, watching your level, work at your level, please. Parting clouds. I'm not leaning over. I'm just going up and down. Back is upright, spine is upright. Come in, hands up. Remember this one, hands up. They come over and they part the clouds. Let's add the breath. Scoop earth. Inhale up. Part the clouds, exhale down. This is one of my go-to Qigongs. I could be on a hiking trail and I stop and look at a sunset or a sunrise, and this will be like my go-to Qigong because something magical about this. It's like I'm taking whatever it is that I'm looking at and I'm bringing it into myself. And I'm putting it into this beautiful protective bubble or shield. Rib tips in, sacrum down. Knees out, over ankles, in line with feet. Don't let the knees cave in. If you're not strong enough, just don't go down as low. Trust me, in time, you'll be able to. As the legs get stronger, you'll go lower and lower. One more of these. Right into heaven and earth unite. You know this one. Grab the earth energy, pull it up, then out in front of heart, then into heart, open the door, drop the elbows as the hands turn over, root down as you push through the wall, that's your etheric field, then make a circle around your heart, bump the palms right around the mouth, chin, send it up. Grab some heaven chi. Unite it with earth chi. Up and out in front of heart. Into heart. Ah, oh, feels so good. Turn the hands over, push through the wall. Rise and root as you circle heart. Bump the palms, send it up to the heavens. And then grab some more. I want some more. I want some heaven chi. I'm going to unite it with this earth chi below me. Up, out, into heart. Drop the elbows as the hands turn, push through the wall. Rise and root as you circle the heart. Bump the palms, send it up. So beautiful. I'm strong. I am healthy. I am happy. I'm filled with chi. I am balanced. I am statements are a wonderful thing to use when you're doing any Qigong. It's kind of like putting it into your body as you're moving this beautiful way, pulling in these words, these affirmations. Love doing affirmations during Qigong. That's something I started doing during the whole COVID period. And it really helped me because if I master my mind, I can master my life. And that's part of mastering my mind. One more. Bring it in through the wall. Circle the heart. Bump. Send it up. Good. Let the hands slowly drift down, palms towards the body. Stand in high horse stance here. Nice and slow. As the hands come back down, bring them into the hip bones. Make gentle fists, palms up. Hold horse stance, please. I'm just going to come closer so you can see me. This is called warding off illness. Who doesn't want that, really? I mean, the name alone makes me want to do it. So hands, palms in, and here we go. So right now I'm making a regular palm, but that's going to change in a moment. Just stay with me. We're going to corkscrew the palm out. And what I want you to do is watch the palm. I know it's tempting to watch me too, but watch the palm. I'm looking down at my palm, then I'm going to corkscrew it out into a punch. Boom, right there. Then I'm going to make a figure 8 like this. Just practice that a couple of times. I'm only going to do it once, but I just want you to practice it. The figure 8 always starts towards heart center. So towards heart is the first loop of the figure 8. Then this is the second loop, or infinity sign. You can look at it that way too. So here we go. This palm is in, elbow back, towards heart. Towards heart, start the figure 8. But right here, open the hand. Stretch all the fingers in the palm. Stretch as it comes around this loop of the figure 8. Here's the tricky part. Bring the thumb in. Aha. This finger, this, next, next, next. Now my thumb is in, and I'm going to watch my hand rotate back in. Rotating. Corkscrewing backwards now. Now I take and I look at my other hand. I corkscrew it out while I'm watching it with intensity and focus. Same thing, let's just practice. Figure 8, always towards heart first. Towards heart. Figure 8 or infinity sign, towards the heart. All right, here we go. Come back. Here we go. Turn towards the heart. Open. Stretch all the fingers, and then right around here, thumb comes in, next, 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 and we watch it come in. Here we go. The other one's coming out towards the heart. Open, stretch, thumb in, one finger at a time, bring it in. Other hand, corkscrew out. Towards the heart, open, stretch, thumb in, bring it in. One more each hand, punch, warding off illness. This is working the brain, absolutely. This is neuro mastery, meaning mind. One more. Punch, making new neural pathways to teach the body to do this movement. Open. Thumb. And in. Excellent. Hold the posture, please. And bring the hands out in front. And I want you to just hold this posture right here. Upright spine, sacrum down, rib tips in. Hold this posture, please. Wherever you are, you can hold it up here, 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 here. Anywhere you are, hold it at your level, please. Just building strong legs here without movement. I'm moving a little bit, I'm shifting because I don't want lactic acid to build up. But we're just gonna hold this for a minute. If you feel like you're losing it, too much tension in the leg, you can go up, pulse up and down, pulse side to side. You can come out of it and go back in. All is good. Please work at your level. This is wonderful for building leg strength. Strong legs is a strong foundation. Super important. Relax the hands. Back to Wu Chi. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Stretch it out. Now shake it out and get a drink. Little intermission here. A little more than halfway. We stop to shake it out and take a little drink. When you're done, come back to Wu Chi. Take your time. Just check in. Notice any changes in your body from what we've done so far. We'll do a little bit of balance work here in the middle. So let's everybody go this way, feet together. Here we go. That's this way I'm staying in the camera. So this inside leg is, first of all, I'm going to hold imaginary stools. That's first off. And if your balance is not great today, and our balance is changes every day. Some days I'm good, some days not so good. That's all right. If your balance not so good, please hold a wall, table, back of chair, counter. So I'm holding imaginary stools because I don't really have anything near me. Bring the knee up, down, out, but don't put weight. That's the key. Don't put weight. Toe touch, toe touch. Notice this head is over this ankle. Head over ankle. Toe touch, toe touch, toe touch. Now sink into it. Shift the weight. Now this head, now my head's over this other ankle, right? I balance myself first. This leg is empty. Then I move it in. Knee up, down. Here we go. Toe touch, bring it back. Toe touch, bring it back. Toe, back. Now the whole foot and sink into it. Shift the weight. Balance before you balance. Bring it in, up, down, out. No weight. Shift. Balance, in, knee up, down, out, no weight, shift, in. Here we go, more on the flow, up, down, step, shift, in, up, down, step, shift, in, up, down, step, shift, in, up, down, step, shift. Last one, in, up, down, step, center the weight. Excellent, really nice. Let's go right into Tai Chi arms. Feel like 2 strings pulling the arms up at the wrists, 2 strings, 1 on each wrist. Pulling the arms up, never higher than top of shoulder. Strings pulling hands in and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, strings pull in, and as I come down, notice the whipping sensation, elbow, wrist, fingers, elbows, wrist, fingers down. Notice my pelvis rocks back as I come down, forward as I come up. So my pelvis is not going up and down. It's going forward in space as I inhale, backwards in space as I come down and exhale. Breathe through the nose. Mouth is closed. Tip of tongue on roof of mouth, behind front teeth, creating that energetic circuit. Turn the hands towards each other. This is turning the cauldron. Same exact motion, no difference, except my palms are now talking. Same motion, inhale up, pelvis forward, exhale down, pelvis rocks back. The only difference is I want you to just feel the change of how different this feels by doing one slight thing. All we did was turn the hands from this to this and just notice the changes. As I'm coming up, I'm pushing my feet into the earth. That's helping my arms to rise. And then I release and I let them float down. So as I come up, I push my feet into earth. That helps my arms to pung, to rise. And then I release and I just let them yin back down the body, floating, relaxed. So this is a bit more yang on the up And then more yin floating on the way down. Again, push the feet into earth, helps the arms float, just like a little assistance. And then on the down, I just let them float back down effortlessly. So relaxed. Last one. You're just going to let the hands come down, but keep the palms connected. Keep them right in front of lower dantian, very connected. For a moment, turn them towards lower dantian, just like this. And just hold this for a moment. It's a very powerful posture. Bring them as close as they need to be for you to start to feel almost this buoyancy, this energy that's coming off your lower dantian. Almost like the hands are sitting on a sponge, or they're sitting on this sort of buoyant ball. Just for a moment, we feel that energy in our lower dantian and we connect with it. Remember, lower dantian, that cavity 2 inches below belly button, that's our relationship with self. It's our power center. Super important dantian. This is relationship with self. Heart, middle dantian, relationship with others. Upper dantian, third eye, relationship with source. People would say this is the most important one, but I think they're all very important. Good, now turn the hands back towards each other. Again, letting them connect. And we're going to tap into the microcosmic orbit here. That's the orbit that starts under perineum, goes up the back, up the spine, over the top of the head, and then it runs down through all the chakras on the front of the body. All 7 chakras and 3 energy centers, 3 dantians. And it goes under perineum, it comes back up again. It's this energy circuit, this microcosmic orbit I speak of, it's already going. It's going in our body right now. We're just tapping into it. We're looking for it. We're going to find it. That's the only difference. It's already there. So you're not creating it, but we're going to tap into it. So hold the hands here. And where the hands are is where the energy is. So let's start at perineum, which is root chakra. And here we go. Let's just, wherever the hands are is where the energy is. Let's go up the back, over sacrum. Notice my hands go back a little bit to show that I'm going up the back of my body. I pull them back a little bit. Now I'm over sacrum, lower back, Ming Men, gate of life. Now I'm coming up to the middle spine, thoracic area. Now I'm coming up between the shoulder blades, jade gate. Keep coming up. Now I'm behind the neck. That's jade pillow, right behind the neck where the head meets the neck. Now my fingertips point up a little bit just to indicate that the energy is now going up over my head. Oop, I got a little chills on my forearms. Now I'm pulling the energy over my head and I'm going to float down the front. Remember, going up the back is more yang. Coming down the front is more yin. I'm floating. Now my hands are going through third eye, upper dantian, throat, heart, nice and slow, solar plexus, here they come, navel, lower dantian, and back to perineum. Now let's go, and I won't call all of the points, but let's just look for it. Again, it's there. We're just going to find it. And we may find it this time, maybe we'll find it next time, but it's there. We're just looking for it. So bring the hands in, indicating I'm going up the back of the body. And remember, this is more yang because it's going up. As I come down the front is more yin. Going up the spine, I'm up in the middle of the spine, upper spine. Looking for it, feeling for it. Not looking, it's more feeling. Coming up the back of the neck, jade pillow. Up over the head. You may feel some tingling on your forearms. If you do, that's your chi. It means I hit the circuit. Over the front and float. Yin, down the front, through all 7 chakras and 3 energy gates. 3 dantians. Nice and slow. And do one more of these. We're going to do one more quietly. Close your eyes. Let's start it. Perineum. Here we go. Close your eyes and just go. I will wait for everybody at the end, so go at your own pace. Close your eyes, remove one of your senses so you can feel more. Breathe normally, naturally. Whenever you're done, come back to Wu Chi and just notice any changes from tapping into this powerful orbit that's always going on around our body. Just notice any changes that you may feel. We'll finish with our last Qigong here, very gentle. Shift the weight, catch the ball. This is cloud hands, right out of our Tai Chi form. Now I want you to go nice and slow and notice the way that feeling that we just got from the orbit translates into our Qigong. Notice one hand pushes down, it causes the inner hand to rise. And notice where it passes, right at the wristwatch. Ballpark, not exact. So we shift the weight, the hands move. Turn the waist, catch the ball. Shift weight, hands move. One pushes down, the other one comes up. Turn waist, catch the ball. Shift weight, moves hands. Turn waist, catch ball. Now notice I not just turn the waist, I fold at the claw. I'm pumping the claw here, meaning I'm pumping the groin, which means I'm pumping my lymphatic system. Shift weight, moves hands. Turn waist, catch the ball. Shift weight, moves hands. Turn waist, catch ball. Now let's smooth it out. Nice and smooth. Nice and slow, don't rush it. Notice when I'm in this posture, I give you my shoulder. And then I move to this side and I give you this shoulder. Right here. Last one. All the way, catch the ball. Bring the top hand down. Look how that just flowed right into. I have to do one more. I'm just craving to do this one. This is hands flowing through water. My fingertips are pointing down. I'm shifting the weight and then folding at the claw, groin. Shift weight, fold at the claw. Fingertips down, flowing through water. I'm making a big figure 8 here. Hands come around this side, this side. My hips start to get loose here too. And then my hips start to actually make a figure 8. Watch my hips. Comes forward, backwards, forward on this loop, and backwards. So the hips are sort of mimicking what's going on with the hands. The hips and the weight shift are leading. The hands are coming along for the ride. So sometimes there's a little bit of a lag between when I shift my weight and then my hands come along. There's a slight lag there. That's natural. Don't try to stop that. And come to center, back to Uchi. Just nice and relaxed. Good. Check in. A little bit of a shake here. Always good to shake every so often. Get everything going. Got a little bit of time here. Let's go into, we already did this, right? So we don't have to do this here. Let's just do regular old wrist circles, because we already did the figure eights when we did ward off illness. So we're doing up and away and then towards you. Wrist circles, just gonna plow right through the whole body, doing some mobility work. So good for the joints, lubing the joints, I call this. Now elbows. Up and in, up and in. Good. In and away, in and away. Away from you, away from you. Elbows floating in space. Elbows floating. Good. Relax the arms. Wake up those shoulder blades. But before we even get those going, let's just do a few of these. Then we'll get to the shoulder blades. Shoulder circles. Reverse it. Okay, shake it out. Shoulder blades again, back to those. See how we're just doing a little warm up before we get in there. Remember, don't do this and try not to do this. It's just common things people do that I noticed. And I want you to keep the arms out. Keep the elbows pretty locked. I mean, they're not locked, they're just loose. But I'm not bending at my elbows. Now walk the shoulder blade forward. One, then the other. This one, this one. Walk it forward. Notice my ribs are opening here. Really opening up. Reverse it, reverse it, reverse, reverse. Backwards, backwards, walking them backwards, opening up the ribs, letting the ribs move. Remember, shoulders and ribs, as they move, they massage heart and lungs. If they don't move, not good. We don't get a full breath of air. There's no way we can take a full breath of air if our shoulder blades and our ribs are locked up or sticky. Relax. Okay, good. Just relax here. Good. Okay, cross here. And nice big neck circles. Feel the neck elongated. Reverse it. Oh boy, am I cracky. I'm crackling. Snap, crackle, pop for me here. Ooh. Then shoulder, ear to shoulder. My gosh, words are not coming today. Ear to shoulder. Oh, stretch. And slowly release. Always a slow release. Good. Ear to shoulder. Stretch. Nice. Release slowly. Chin in, chin forward. In, forward, in, forward, in, forward, in, forward, in, shoulders up, look up. Drop the shoulders, look forward. Shoulders up, look up. Drop shoulders, look forward. One more. Up, look up, drop. Good. Now remember, the hand that's in front points the direction we're stretching. Here we go. Stretch. Slowly release. Other side. Stretch. Slowly release. Excellent. Hips. Side. Side, like you're making a smiley face. Side. Side. Side, just warming them up. Side. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Now connect those 4 points. Forward, side, back, side, forward. Try to make a big circle. You're skimming the inside of a wine barrel or a hula hoop. That's how big your circle should be. It's not this. This is different. This is a nice dance move, but not the same as this. We're looking for a big circle here with big stretches, and we want to exhale. So right now I'm a little sticky on the back, so I'm going to exhale through it. Using that breath again through the areas that are tight. So I'm inhaling on the front, exhaling through the back. Reverse it. Ooh, that feels so good. I just had a little adjustment there. Inhale through the front, exhale through the back. The exhale will also help your body relax. So if your spine needs to adjust, it will, or your sacrum. Good. Now we're going to do the wave. This is also for the spine. Let's go this way. Hands on your hips, chin forward, and then bend your knees right here. Don't go too far forward. Bend your knees and tuck your pelvis under to come up. So see how I roll. This is the wave. Come up like that. Chin forward. Then bend the knees, tuck the pelvis, and roll the spine up. And then come forward again. Right here. I tuck the pelvis. Just tuck and I roll the spine up. Here's the wave and it comes forward again. I'll show you with my hands. Wave and forward. Don't go too far forward. Our lower back is not engaged. And relax. Good. Last one, ribs. Circles. This one I have found is easier if you can lock your hips into place. I can do it standing now, but I started off doing it either in a chair with my hands on my knees or on the ground with my hands on the knees. You can do it anyway, standing, seated in a chair, or seated on the floor. Just make circles one way. Now make circles the other way. Unlock those ribs. Super important. Ribs get sticky as we age, especially 50 plus, and we're going to keep them mobile, keep them unstuck. No sticky ribs in my class or sticky shoulder blades. Okay, relax. Notice how I get up, by the way. Put my feet in this figure 4. I use my hand as a pendulum, and I look up. Then I get up. Remember, the body follows where the eyes go, so always look up first. Come back to Wu Chi, give a little shake. We're going to do our closing right now. Sink all the weight into your left leg, opposite of mine. Push off the left leg, push off and up a little bit, up a little bit. Bring the hands in as the foot comes in. My hands are now shower head, pointing towards my crown, bathing the body in chi as they float down towards the front of the body. The hands turn in, and I want you to really enjoy this part of the closing. It's so wonderful. We're bathing the body in chi-filled hands, and we're also aligning all of the chakras and energy centers in the front of the body. And we're kind of ironing out or cleansing our auric field, that etheric field that's around our body. We're cleansing it, aligning it. One more. Feel that sensation of moving through your etheric field. Now, where is it? Well, it's always changing. Could be 4 inches, 6 inches, 8, 12 away from the body. Feel for it. It just feels really good. When you're in it, it's calming and nurturing. So you know you're in the field. You can find it. And then back to heart center. Thank you for a beautiful class today and for joining me. Hope to see you next week.